Hello, hello. Welcome to the daily political tarot stream here on the Black and Orange channel. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. All right. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching the replay, just scroll down to the first pinned comment. You'll find when I'm done here, I go in and I put in all of the questions for today with the time stamping. So you can just go in and click on whatever you're interested in and get onto that. So you don't have to listen to me chit-chatting. And if you are watching this on replay, see if you can drop by. See if you can come by. I'm here 7 days a week. I'm here every day at noon Central Time, Chicago time. So every day. And just put anything that's in the chat that's in all caps is for me. And then other than that, just type normally. And because people here are really friendly and really supportive of each other. Thank you for that. Thank you. We also have the best moderators on the internet. We really do. I'm serious. I've said this before. I will say it forever. We have had moments like during the first presidential debate when I was live. It was like Helm's Deep with trolls, fighting the trolls. And you guys, you moderators, you were epic. I mean, epic. So thank you. Thank you. All right. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food bank across the country. That's an ongoing thing. And if you are ever thinking about setting up, little one, solopreneur thing of your own, consider being a 10% charity company. I don't get any tax benefit from it because I have a very small little solopreneur thing going, and in America, it all flows through my personal tax return. So because I don't itemize, I don't get any tax benefit for giving 10% before expenses to this charity, but I just do it because people are in need. Okay, so is that all? I think that's all. All right, so I'm going to scroll up to the top and, tight shoulders. Okay. Thank you, Pammy. All right, I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. All right, so I can get your questions. Oh, 4 days. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But tomorrow is Halloween, and I have a little costume-ish planned. We'll see how it goes. It involves something on my eyes I have not tried before, but I'm gonna try. All right. Oh, this is not turned on. I was trying to figure out why the lamp wasn't on. It's like because you didn't turn it on. Anyway. Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is Allison. I love your I voted sticker in your that's very cool. Okay, let's see here. Kathy, is Boo Boo Zen Kitty cosplaying a kitty vampire? No. It's very cute. And I loved the graphic, so I thought I'd use it. But no, he was here a minute ago. I put his bed up right over here, and he looked out the window, but he's walked off. But hopefully he'll be back. My co-host, Boo Boo Zen Kitty, big white kitty. There's another one if you might see every once in a while, Pumpkin. He comes and goes, but he doesn't like being in this room. He thinks it's boring. He wants to be in the front window so he can watch everybody going by. He can check everything out. So anyway, all right. Catch up. We're 13 hours to Halloween. Yay. This is the Black and Orange channel. That's why it's called the Black and Orange channel. It's Halloween. That's my nom de tarot. You have a nom de plume. I name you right under. Well, this is my nom de tarot. Right here. Awesome. Okay. before I get any further in, before I lose my nerve to tell you, those of you who are thinking about doing National Novel Writing Month, just a quick aside here, NaNoWriMo, if you are serious about it, and I mean serious, I'm going to wag my pen at you. If you are serious about National Novel Writing Month, which is writing 50,000 words in your own novel in the month of November, we're getting a little group together. And I create a little intro video. It is on the other channel. I haven't put the link to the other channel or to the website yet. Made a page on my website. Haven't done that yet. I'm trying to work up the nerve. I will probably be putting it in the description box after this. Okay, we're doing this. We're going after our dreams. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to do it. Okay. Anyway, being brave for Halloween. Pretending to be brave for Halloween. That counts, right? All right. Hello, everybody. All right, I'm looking. Okay, Shayna, can you see what the future of the housing market is? Oh, thank you. You asked that yesterday. So that's going top of the list. Housing market. I'm so sorry I didn't get to that. Future of the housing market. Good question. I mean, they're always good questions, but that's a good one. Future of the housing market. Okay. Housing market. Okay. So that is top of the list. Hello, Linda. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Mara. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Oh, there's no flavor. Okay, Janice, will Dems take the Senate? Well, yes, I looked at House of Representatives yesterday, but I didn't look at the Senate. Thank you, Janice. Will Dems take the Senate? Okay. Hi, all, says Love Jalou. Hello, all. Everybody being so kind to each other. Thank you. It's wonderful. I so look forward to this every day. You guys, you make everything so sweet here, so wonderful here. Okay. Jelly, I really like the vampire kitty. It was cute, wasn't it? Heidi, Autumn, how does it look for Tiffany's career now that she's decided to be a full Trump? Tiffany's career. Yeah, nothing like jumping onto that particularly ugly bandwagon right as it's nearing the end of the line. Because she was coasting along, leave her alone. She's not a part of it. And then the Republican conference, the national conference, it's like, I'm going to stand here and make a fool of myself. Okay, so that is on the list. All right. Thank you, Pammy. I don't know why my shoulders are tight. Yeah, I know why my shoulders have tightened up. It's because I'm thinking about being more out there more. It's not easy for me, but it's worth doing. It's worth doing. If you only do easy things in life, you don't have as good a life. Anyway. Is it Javier? I'm so sorry if I've mispronounced your name. Is there any guidance on how the McConnell-McGrath race will turn out? Okay, let's look at McConnell-McGrath again. Okay. McConnell. McGrath. Okay. I haven't seen, well, then again, McConnell went home, didn't he? I was going to say, I haven't seen the state of his hands. That was bad. That was really not the way they were all black, and that was not nice. I wonder how that's looking now. But then you just kind of got the step for justice through, and then it was just like, okay, we're going home. Bye. Help the country. Bye. Hopefully we can say bye for good, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, Marianne, question. Will the Democrat, forgot his name, okay, beat the slimy incumbent to win the Senate race in Georgia? Okay, Georgia Senate race. Georgia Senate race. Is that the kitty? Okay, the kitties are having a discussion downstairs. Okay, I think it's okay. All right. Hey, Kathy. Kathy Anderson are the Village people going to sue Trump for using their music? I hope so. Village people. Sue Trump. Okay. Okay. Electra, what are you going to be? Well, Sorry, I don't know that. Alexa, thank you.
Anytime.
Enjoy
your afternoon.
What am I going to be? Oh, I don't want to spoil the surprise. I mean, it's not earth-shattering, but it'll be something. Barbara, hi, Autumn, and everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Can't wait until Tuesday night to see a Biden win. I like your optimism. Elizabeth, will there be a blackout of the internet or something else? Yeah, they hacked hospitals. Oh, yeah. That is worrying. Okay, hackers. Let's just look at hackers. Hospitals. Internet. Some infrastructure. I know some infrastructure is very tightly protected, but maybe not all. Let's have a look. All right, so there's that. Rob. Hey, Rob. Hey, Autumn, great screen decor. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I thought it was fun. Oh, Teresa, thank you so much. That is very kind. Holly Booth, thank you. That is very kind. Thank you. Thank you both, Teresa and Holly. Thank you. Helps a lot. Pammy, Autumn, you're always filled with peace and I like your typo. I like it. Autumn, you're always filled with peach and joy. Thank you. I would love a peach. I was going to have an orange just before I came out here. Full of peach and joy. I like it. I'd love a peach. A peach would be really good right now. Pink. Hello, Autumn. Love the purple. We're pink and purple. Look at that. Okay. Calabasas girl. Doom and gloomer. Michael Moore. Oh, yeah. Who has said the Democrats will lose every single election. And he just happened to be right when it came to the Trump. So now everyone's like, oh, what do you see? He sees the same thing he always sees. Doom and gloomer Michael Moore said yesterday he does not believe the poll results for Biden. He just does that. That's his shtick. That's his thing. That's how he sees things. And I don't know that I could really have anything to add. Sorry. Pink, the overlay is perfection. Thank you. You guys are so kind to me. Thank you. All right. Kay Nelson, Boo Boo Zen Kitty has the typical executive schedule on his own terms. Exactly. Yes. Katie Moonchild, TGIF, everyone. Love Jalou, is Trump going to have a breakdown in November? Trump breakdown in November. Okay. All right. I'm getting up there. 2, 4, 6. I've got 8 questions. I'll have to see if I can get through them all. It's 15 minutes in. Let me see. Is there anything else? Okay, good. All right. If I've missed your question, I am sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't see it, if there is one. But anyway, let me start reading. All right, put this over here. Okay, put that there. Got questions here. Well, Boo Boo isn't here, so I'm going to use his bed. Don't tell him I'm using his bed to keep the notebook on. So anyway, DLC, I think it's okay to be a little negative about the polls. We all need to vote because polls don't count. Polls don't vote. So, all right, tomorrow, definitely using Halloween tarot. Okay. Oh, Xenia, my question always gets missed. I even repeated it. I'm literally crying. Okay, where, what? Wait, no crying. No, nay, no crying. What's your question? I'm right here. I am right here. And so is the kitty. Hi. How are you? I'll stop using your bed. If you want to relax, there you go. What's your question? What's your question, dear heart? No crying. No crying. And if anybody, I say this all the time, I really do mean it. If I miss your question, or I don't read on your question, or I don't acknowledge you, it is never anything personal. I would feel terrible if I had hurt your feelings. Terrible. Alice, Autumn, did you see the latest news that DOJ is investigating Hunter Biden for money laundering? Oh, God. They don't give up, do they? He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. All right. If anybody sees Xenia's question, I'm going to start reading here. But if anybody sees Xenia's question, I just give up with asking them. What? No, I'm right here. All right. So somebody, yeah. Exactly, Renee. Ask again. The chat goes by fast. Type in all caps, please. And if I miss it, because I'm going to start reading. If I miss it, please repeat it to me. Okay, K. Nelson, Boo Boo Zen Kitty. Is there a problem? Oh, the problem is that he's just, I don't know. Do you have a problem? Do you have any problems, sweetheart? Because you are a good boy. You see my lap? Oh, good kitty. Yes, precious. All right, tilt this down so you can see me and the kitty. Look at that. Look at that sweetness. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Yes, you are. No. It's all right. I'll start reading in just a minute here. For now, I just wanted to hang out with the kitty. Just wanted to hang out with the kitty. Yes, just hang out with the kitty because you're precious. Okay. All right. Okay. Short lunch period, eating fast and listening. Thank you for being here, Renee. DLC, I don't care what Hunter Biden did. I didn't vote for Hunter. Good point. Mara's going off to work. Okay. Oh, Pink. Boo Boo was so cute yesterday. Had to watch as I was making supper. Couldn't stop laughing at his awesomeness. Tony, good afternoon, Autumn. Texas has 38 electoral votes. My question is, will Texas turn blue? I think I read on that the other day. It was, I can't remember. Does anyone remember? Because I know I read on it the other day. Does anyone remember how that turned out? So, all right. So I'm at, okay, so we're starting at 20. There it is. All right, future of the housing market at 20 minutes. Okay. All right, what is the future of the housing market for me? Future of the housing market. There's so many people hurting right now, and it's just awful. This is just awful. It breaks my heart into 3 million tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces. 10 of Swords, all the swords in the back. Pink, Hunter Biden could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and I'd still vote for Joe Biden. Actually, I saw someone on Twitter who said, Joe Biden could shoot me on Fifth Avenue and I'd still vote for him. I thought that was funny. Future of the housing market. Oh, this energy is so bad. But people are hurting. Oh no, Wondering Eyes, still no power? Oh, so sorry. I have Trump fatigue syndrome too. Hey, Becca. House of Lenormand's in the house. Anybody who is not, immediately leave here and go to House of Lenormand and subscribe. Do not pass go. Becca's awesome, and she's doing, nobody else is doing what Becca's doing. It's great. Hello, kitten. All right, housing market. All right, future of the housing. Oh man, this energy is terrible. People are hurting. Kids are hurting. Kids are hungry. But things are going to, okay. All right, good. I'm picking up on that Biden future. Biden future, the kind of FDR style programs. Please don't eat that. Wait, don't eat that. What are you? No. Did you guys see Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the second one? At the beginning, there's a fight scene, and Rocket has to stop in the middle of everything to stop Groot from eating a bug. Yeah. That is not going to help you. Yeah, these are the back of the cards. Oh, look at that. This actually might be helpful. I held it up the wrong way. All right, 5 of Cups. It's the card of disappointment. But the Biden, the FDR style programs. Crystal Mama loved that movie. Oh, good. Okay, strength. All right, there is some basic strength in the economy where people have coped. I mean, thanks, Becca. Think about everything we've been through. And if somebody was dumped in the middle of this, they'd be like, oh my gosh, there's no way we could get through this for months and months and months. But here we are. And we're still trying. We're still trying to keep people safe. We're still, we're making effort. They still have heroes in the hospitals. We're 3 of Cups. That's good too. We have a lot of strength. And then FDR type program, but when Biden gets in, I've not picked up anything that says Biden isn't going to win. Everything I've read on is Biden's going to win. And Biden's going to win. And then the toddler in chief is going to have a complete meltdown. Surprise. Hello, dear heart. And then it's going to go to court. And then the court's going to go, get out of my courtroom. And that's going to be that. But it might take until, apparently Trump has really, really Trump and most of the people around him have really bad astrology starting on November 21st. So just letting you know. Okay. So, but the future housing market, oh, it's a family together. It's like in their backyard, but it could also be just being outside, being homeless, and that's just, I'm going to start crying if I go any deeper into that energy. Okay, 5 of Wands, which is kind of rancor. All right, so in confusion, rancor and confusion, and then Judgment. Okay, the Judgment card is, that's odd because we're in a good position, and then maybe this is just that Biden looks like he's going to win because this is minor arcana. This is major arcana. This is election. The Judgment card is election day. So unless this is something different, the center card here is happy Democratic families. All right, let me get some more information here. Let me see what else I can get. Okay, that's all right. That's just a catnip toy. It's okay if he licks that and tries to eat the giant catnip toy. Chews on that. That's okay. All right. Kitten. More information on the future housing market. Steve, finally dropped my ballot off. September, received 10 days later. Finally counted per tracking yesterday. Thank you for voting, Steve. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's voting. Thank you. Okay, Knight of Swords. Okay, this is it's the most aggressive of the knights, and it's communication, paperwork, thought. Knights is air signs, communication, anything that transmits thoughts. Can be technology, can be laws passed quickly. So that's a card for more information, more clarification. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Hey, Donald, thank you so much. Just got back from drive-in voting down here in Humble, Texas. Thank you for voting. Thank you. Thank you for voting. All right. So decisions. Housing market, housing. Sun. Okay. It'll be different in different parts of the country, of course. Fruits of labor. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Justice. Oh, that's good. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get that to stick. Okay, what this is telling me with this card of decisions and the Sun card, it's telling me that part of it's going to be where you live. That's how the housing market's going to go, which is normal, location, location, location. All right, so that makes sense. These two cards, the center card is the card of, it's the fruits of labor, but it's also having money to buy a home or already being in a home, that sort of thing. Okay. This is the start. It's this Ace of Pentacles is the start of something material. Or it can be a large amount of money with the Justice card here. So what this is kind of saying is that, of course, depending on where you are, there's the housing market. I mean, you'd think that it would collapse pretty badly. And the difference between the have and the have-nots would be just worse and worse and worse over time. That if you already have money and if you can just, get a loan easily or whatever, sure, the rich can get richer. But I've got a major arcana justice card right here. And what this card is saying is it's balance, and it's cosmic balance. And it's policies being put in place to try to balance out this extreme inequality we're dealing with right now, which of course has a huge effect on the housing market. So I think as far as the future of the housing market goes, I think we're going to see new policies and policies change with the new administration. All right, so that's what I'm getting with that. I hope that helps. Whoops, sorry, dropped it loud. Sorry. Katie Moonchild, hello to everyone who just came in. I had to go get more coffee. Ooh, good for you. Good for you. Deseret, how hard is it to care about others? For me, it's darn easy. I have a Cancer moon in the second house. I want to feed you waffles. I have an emotional need to feed you waffles. So, anyway. All right. We're at 32. All right. More questions. 32. Okay. Will the Dems take the Senate? 32. Okay. Because yesterday I looked at the House of Representatives. So today I will look at the Senate. Did I just see Becca again? Yes. I love waffles. Feed me. Yes. If you were here, I'm serious. That's one of the reasons that I say all the time how 10% of the income that comes into this channel before expenses, so it's a full 10% of whatever I get, it goes to feedingamerica.org. And the reason I do that is that I've had to, I have these rules and guidelines that I live by, and one of them is good fences make good neighbors. But that also goes for me, so I have to set a limit because I am a complete soft touch and I know myself, and I will, as I'm shuffling, I'm telling you this. And if I don't put a limit, I will just give you everything I have. If you give me a particularly bad, story about what's going all wrong in your life and how desperate you are, I'll be like, well, I'll manage without rent money. Here, just take it. I mean, I'm just, and people take advantage of me if I'm not careful. So I've had to put very strict rules in place. And my best friend, I run things by her first, and she'll be like, sit, mit. So I have to run. I know my own limitations, and I'll just, what do you need? Here. Second house, physical values and valuables. Cancer moon, the mother, great, Cancer is ruled by the moon. So it's really powerful there. It's very emotional. It's very nurturing, motherly like. And in the second house, it's values and valuables. So anyway, all right, I'm done. Oh, waffles with pumpkin sauce and pecans. Oh man, I wasn't going to make anything that good, but that's a good idea. Pink, same here, Autumn. Always back burner my own needs for my family. Yep. These, my two knucklehead little fuzz heads here, they get groceries before I do. They get fed in the morning before I do. Yeah. All right, 35. All right, Democrats in the Senate. Cha-Cha, I think that's for me, but who, if it isn't, it's a very nice sentiment. Thank you. Senate. Will Democrats take the Senate? Will Democrats take the Senate? All right, the cards were very straightforward. I get little, it's how the cards, how the hot cards come out can be a bit of a message of their own. I'm sorry if I'm ignoring the chat for just a second here. I'm trying to get through this. 3 of Cups. Democrats celebrating. Democrats celebrating is the card for the reading. So let's see. Will Democrats take the Senate? There's that Knight of Swords again. Very aggressive voting. 7 of Pentacles. Fruits of labor. You know, they're structurally the Republicans have put a lot in place to keep their power. Center, Ace of Swords. Could be first-time voters. Or a sword of truth in general. 5 of Cups. Disappointment. 6 of Swords. Sorry, I'm trying to... This is going to sound weird. There are a lot of first-time voters. That's a center card. There are a lot of aggressive things in place to keep the Republicans in power. And I would say I get Pentacles for Republicans, I get Cups for Democrats, and this is a Democratic disappointment. And this can be a try again, or this is somebody moving, leaving with their votes. But it kind of feels like this. It's like if you don't use the sword of truth on, if nobody uses the sword of truth, then the Democrats will lose. I want more information. I want more information. Let me try again. Because it doesn't, something about if the sword of truth, if someone doesn't use the sword of truth, what is that? What is that? Someone doesn't use the sword of truth. You're right, Deseret. It could be dropping the filibuster. It could be someone coming out with something legal. I don't know. Christine, hit the like button for Autumn and turn it blue. Thanks. That's sweet. Thank you. Yeah, likes and subscriptions, they really do help the channel. Thank you for that. You guys already give me so much. You're so kind to me that I don't even usually ask, because you've already given me so much just by being here. Could I do an overloaded Celtic? Sure. Let's do that, because it did seem a little complicated. All right, let me see if I can move that kitty bed over enough. All right, let's do an overloaded Celtic. So on Mouse Maiden seconding that. Okay, hang on. We're going down. Basement. There's second floor readers. Oh, kitty. There you go. You coming back up? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, you gonna stay? You going on your bed? What are you doing? I need the space, dear. Oh. Hi. What are you doing? You're very good. Do you know you're very good? Do you know you're very precious to me? Do you know you're very precious to me? Because you are. Oh, your toes are cold. Your little toes are cold. You're very good. Here, let me get my hair out of your way. You're very good. Just a cutie. Yes, you are. No. You're just a cutie. You're very good. Oh, purry kitty. You are precious. You gonna lie down? Where are you gonna lie down, sweetheart? It's okay. Good boy. Democrats taking the Senate. No. The good kitty. He's a good kitty. No. Mouse Maiden. Oh, look at him. He's like a big, fluffy, milky jelly bean. Good kitty. All right, let's do this. Let's do the reading. Hello. We'll leave the kitty. We'll leave the good kitty right here so you can see him. Get my hair out of the way. All right. Will the Democrats take back the Senate? Democrats. Kathy Anderson, where's Chad? Oh, he might show up. You never know. All right. Well, no, Mr. Bond. No, Mr. Trump. I expect you to lose. Will Democrats take back the Senate? Will Democrats take back the Senate? Will the Democrats take back the Senate? Hello, pressure. Oh, you are so good. You're so good. You're so good. All right. Will the Democrats take back the Senate? Okie dokie. Many cards. All right. So ignoring that last reading, we're just going to start here. This is the, sorry about the phone. That isn't mine. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. In this, it's sowing seeds, but it's also in the regular decks, the 4 of Pentacles is the miser card, the guy clutching a piece of a pentacle, a piece of gold, and there's a pentacle under each foot, and he's grasping on because there's a lack. So even though Republicans are in control of the Senate right now, overall in the country, there are significantly fewer Republican voters than there are Democratic voters, if assuming they all go out to vote. Okay. In the past, energy's been scattered. The different parties, the different who are you going to vote for, who are you not, it's been very scattered. All right, center of the reading is the 10 of Wands, which is the burden card. So at the center of this, we have a burden. That could mean several things, but let's see what's around it. Above will the Democrats take back the Senate? All right, above it, I've got a 10 of Cups, which is very much happy Democratic family, but also the 8 of Ghosts, which is someone coming in, leaving something, and going. So yeah, actually, this is it's also a card I usually get for evidence. It can be Democratic votes. Oh, I don't know why it went dark. Why did you go dark? Don't go dark. It can be because normally it's a pile of cups here. So someone coming in, voting Democratic, and then leaving. Next person coming in, voting Democratic, and leaving. Okay, so hanging above it is a lot of Democratic voters. Okay. Beneath the question, we've got a Chariot, which is, can you mobilize them? And they are definitely mobilized this time. and a 3 of Wands, which is normally it's the ship coming in card. So, and the ship coming in means you filled up, you did something, you sent it out into the world, and then you've been waiting for your ship to come back with more goods that you can trade, or gold or something like that, for what you put into it. So this is movement, and what goes around comes around kind of thing. Your future. Trying to figure out which way to do this. Okay. Queen of Cups. Okay. That's Kamala. That's Kamala Harris. It can be groups of Democrats, Democratic leaders. But it's also, remember that Kamala Harris becomes the potential tiebreaker in the Senate, which would be interesting. Don't you think? Oh, and look at that. Ace of Cups. So big, overflowing, near future 1 and 2. This is all Democrats, all positive. So near future, big Democratic energy right there. All right, so there is that. Sorry. Okay, home environment. They've been holding themselves back. The Democrats have not been fighting tooth and nail. This is the card of voluntarily standing still. She could leave, but she doesn't. In this deck, it's also a card of red tape. The Democrats have been not only not holding themselves still, but they've been letting themselves be bogged down in red tape, whereas people like McConnell or others have just gone, red tape? What red tape? We're doing it anyway. Have a good day, Maria. Okay, hopes and fears. Oh, the fear is it's just more Democratic small-mindedness. Sorry, more Republican small-mindedness is what's going to be in there. And home environment, hopes and fears, what other people see. All right, there's going to be a big action taken. This can be a start, or it can be big. Because if you think about it, that's a big hand holding a big thing. And wands are fire signs. This is taking action. In most decks, it's the great big wand being held to hammer something down. Okay. All right, final outcome, because the near future cards look good, but final outcome, we have a King of Swords, which would normally be something to do with law enforcement, military, hearings, or military, hearings, prosecutors, something like that. Temperance, tempering. Okay. And a tower. Who's got the tower? Look, if I don't know, if Letitia James or Cy Vance is going to do something, or if somebody's going to come out with do something legal. Hello, sweetie. If somebody's going to do something legal, yeah, the time to do it is about a week ago. I mean, really. Who's got the tower? And who is the prosecutor, as it were, coming for? Who is the prosecutor coming for? Who is this King of Swords coming for? Who's got the tower? Who's got the tower? Because I'm trying to find out, will Democrats take the Senate? All right, it's all going to be out in the open. Okay. Those are the exact words that came to mind. Institutions. Okay, they're definitely, we know that DeJoy came in and destroyed a lot of mail-in possibilities and that sort of thing. Fruits of labor. So we're back to this again. In individual states, the Republicans can do a lot to locally to keep their firewall up. But there's the sword of truth again. I did shuffle. Causing stress. So it looks like institutionally the Republicans would keep hold of things, but then I've got the sword of truth causing sleepless nights. Curiouser and curiouser. I am puzzled, kitten. I am puzzled. Yes, I am. Well, positive energy generator. Very puzzled. Okay. Desiree, I just made some sliced apples in the oven with Splenda syrup and cinnamon. Ooh, yum. Huh. Swords, Nine of Bats, Ace of... Okay, so King of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords. Is this voting, or is this some kind of prosecution, or is this... Guess who? Oh, kitten. Well, he's... Hello. Hello again. All right. Now that he's off my lap, I can do that again. All right. That's Pelosi. Why is Pelosi there? Why does she keep showing up? Or it's a woman who's an air too. Sorry, it's a fire sign, but he feels very Pelosi-ish. But maybe I'm wrong. Knight of Swords again. Two of Swords, decisions. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, what it's saying here is there's so much structural stuff that Republicans have on state levels that dislodging them is going to be really tough. And I would just say I've got good Republican cards here, except Sword of Truth. Sword of Truth. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Prosecutor, Knight of Sword, very aggressive. Worry. Causing worry. And then there's Temperance in the Tower. Well, a tower isn't just like a fail, isn't like, oh, that's bad. No, this is something that's already standing being knocked down. So they have really good cards, but then you've got this puzzle. So all I can get off of that is if they don't, and I get this, if you don't, Republican, and it's the same thing, Republicans will win if nobody uses the Sword of Truth. What is the Sword of Truth? And this is all the information I'm getting. So Republicans will win if nobody uses the Sword of Truth. Okay, well, is someone going to use the Sword of Truth? And what is the Sword of Truth? Not getting an answer on that. All right, 3 cards. What is the Sword of Truth? What does that represent? What is the Sword of Truth? Okay, the Sword of Truth is a lack of Republican voters. That's the truth. Strength of women voters. There's Chad. There's hanging Chad. Hey, Chad. It's a hangman. And the Knight of Pentacles. So these are people going out trying to get the vote, people who fight for the Republicans. I'm not getting the Justice card, so I don't know there's necessarily, well, yeah, okay. Swords are often can be justice cards, could be courts. But this is the strength of women voters. Causing everything to go for a loop, be turned upside down. The Republicans fighting back. Oh boy, just in. Kathy, thank you for that. Kathy Anderson, Chad knows. I love that. Absolutely love that. Autumn, it could be us protesting. That's true. That's true, Alice. Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad. More people have voted now than the total of people who voted in 2016. More people have now voted in early voting than the total number of votes in 2016. So, Dave, you have to say about omelets. You should be vegan. That's what I say about, hey, you Dominant. That's what I say about omelets. Consider being vegan. Okay, let's have a very 57. Let's have a very brief look at the future of Tiffany. Dag nabbit. I like that. Keep missing everything. Better late than never. Glad you're here. Alexandra, 4 from my house on Tuesday. Okay, you're going to be 4 people are going to be voting. Thank you for voting. White Dragon. Would enough the military be called a militia terrorist? I'm not sure I'll have I don't think I'll have the time to get to that today, but I'm here every day. It's kind of a first come, first serve. So, all right. Tiffany. Hey, Tiff. The future of Tiffany Trump. Well, she's a public player now. She wasn't before. I mean, she wanted to be public before. She tried to be a singer. Yes, for voting Tuesday. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you for voting. 25-minute wait. Wait. What? Jean saying there's 25-minute wait. Thank you for voting. One dot voted October 14th. Plan on drinking on Tuesday. I understand. Todd. Hey, Todd. 85 million thus far. Who already voted in New York? Jean. Jean already voted. Thank you for voting, Jean. Okay. Tiffany. Well, it's the devil card. It's her family. It's not a nurturing, wonderful place, and she went to the dark side. I mean, Marla's not one of my favorite people in the world. Trust me, Marla's a nasty piece of work in her own right, but compared to the Trumps, I still don't want to be. I wouldn't want to be friends with her. I don't want to know her. I wouldn't trust her. She not only messed around with a married man, helped, didn't say she was his mistress for a long time, and then she was obnoxious to Ivana to her face. No, that says everything I need to know about you, lady. But compared to the Trumps, but Tiffany definitely went to the dark side. All right, 10 of Cups. That might be Democrats winning. We'll see. What's the center card? That's her father. Right in the center. Because it is. That's the whole reason she did this, because it's her father. All right, Page of Wands, the Messenger. The Emperor. She's going to try to... It feels like she's going to try to walk a... thank you, Dave. She's going to try to walk a line between... because she's becoming a lawyer. She's going to try to walk that line between my father was president and you know which one, but I wasn't there. It's like my family was accomplished. I have a president of the U.S. in the family, but I wasn't a part of his corruption. That's what it feels like. She's going to try to walk this line. Send the message of, oh, yes, yes, yes. Just ignore that he was a fool. But she went to the dark side, and that was bad. She chose this over probably her own beliefs. Tiffany's now starting to talk like Ivanka. Christine is saying, you know how I feel about Ivanka's voice. You know it drives me nuts. I'd rather listen to vocal fry all day long than that fake breathy. Get a real voice. No, I'm just kidding. It isn't get a real voice. That's an old expression. That's why it's like, no, it's straightforward. Use your voice. Use your real voice. Anyway, I won't continue. She's going to try to walk a fine line. And she gets to do it in public now. So she definitely upped her visibility. And there are going to be diehard Republicans who will need, wealthy diehard Republicans who need legal advice. So, Dave, you couldn't separate Ivanka from her father with a crowbar. Oh, yeah. There's all kind of emotional manipulation, isolation. Those kids were really isolated. They used to have lunch together. Ivanka Jr., Eric, what have you, at lunchtime, they would all just sit together in a room. And then they'd go back to work in the same building. They were surprisingly isolated. And everything revolved around their father. The family was built like a cult. If you go down the list of things that you have to that how they get you into a cult. So all right. So okay, McConnell and McGrath. All right, we are at 103:30-ish. Okay, 103:30. Michelle, you aren't the only one. It's a manufactured baby voice. Thank you. Yes. Bosie's mom, that's not her real voice. She'd use it when she needs to. I'd seriously, I would. I'd rather listen to Kardashian vocal fry. And that's not pretty. They're beautiful women, so why are they talking like that? Anyway. All right. All right. Actually, it's more like 104. Okay. 104. McConnell versus McGrath. McConnell versus McGrath. Geek Hillbilly. I've heard computer-generated voices that sounded better. All right, McConnell versus McGrath. Who's going to win? McConnell versus McGrath. Boy, big changes are coming. And maybe it's just me personally, but I feel like there's a wind, there's spiritual, it's like there's a wind at my back that's like pushing me forward to, it's like things are changing, things are going, get up and get going and what have you. And get ready, to adjust and to try and to get moving. That's what I keep feeling. Susan, I'm hearing of a big healthcare related company with online outage. Is the blackout now? Oh yeah, they were held. There was ransomware, and then some other things were hacked. Yeah, there's some hospitals that had to shut down. But we were knowing McConnell versus McGrath. There is the King of Swords. We'll see what that is. Three of Pentacles. All right, that's the structural, having your the senator in your state be the leader in the Senate is quite a feather in your cap and gives you a lot of power, even if it's been done quite illegally. Or unethically, I should say, by the Secretary of Transportation, and giving your state things that should have gone maybe elsewhere, and also making deals with Russian oligarchs. But it still can help your state. Oh, and there's Trump, the emperor. So having the leader and the emperor. Yes, the Senate leader and the president, in theory, at least in the past, caused great, gave them great power. This is what they had. Yes, sweetheart, I'm right here. Center, though, strength. And again, yes, I'm right here. Your legs work. You know how to get up here. You know how to get up here. You can come right up here, just like you've done several times. Yes, your legs work. This is the strength of women voters. Yes, sweetheart. There he is. They're not going to sit this one out like they did before. Hello, precious. Hello, good boy. Oh, you are just a good boy. Yes, you are. He's like, are you done yet? No, not quite. Not quite done yet. We're looking at McGrath and McConnell. Yes, come sit on my lap. Come sit on my lap. Or not. Whatever. All right. All right. So the strength of women voters. Oh boy. Democratic Democratic disappointment, I'm afraid. Right there. Decisions. Be good, kitty. Disappointed at the decisions. Disappointment at the decisions. Let me see if I can get anything else. You're okay. Why don't you just lie there? You're fine right there. Yes, you are. You're adorable. You're adorable. One dominant in kitties, the N is silent. They're actually saying me now. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So let me see if I can get any more information on McConnell versus McGrath. You doing okay? You doing okay? Anyway, we want McGrath to win. Yes, we don't want McConnell anymore. Even you don't like turtles. No, you don't. You don't like turtles. Yes. Dave, cool cat. There. McGrath, McConnell. 3 more cards. Thank you, Catherine. All right, Rancor. It's definitely a fight. And McConnell getting up there and laughing while McGrath was talking about all the people who've been hurt. It's kind of all I need to see. McConnell versus McGrath. Oops. Insult to injury. 10 of Pentacles. Dynasty. 6 of Pentacles. It's because between Elaine Chao and the dealing with oligarchs, I'm getting McConnell's getting back in. I don't want him to. But it feels like it's fated for some reason. McConnell's supposed to get in. What is, okay. McConnell over the next, this coming term, if McConnell gets back in, what is his Senate term going to look like? Bathing? Desert creatures don't do water. No, they have to clean themselves like chinchillas. Just need some dust. Just need some sand. Just need some sand, which cats do. Cats love to roll around in the sand. For the same reason chinchillas do. You're so good. You are precious. You are precious. All right. 112-ish. Okay, I won't write it down. Bosie's mom. Why do I feel like he wouldn't complete his term due to health? I agree. Courtney, thank you so much. Have a great Friday, Autumn. Maybe some for new cat toy or treats. Duh. Thank you. Melissa, Will McTurtle. Okay, in office due to illness. Yeah, let's look. I'm just looking general. I don't want him to die in office. I don't want him to die, period. I really don't. I don't want any actual harm to befall any of these people. I just want them to be out of power through justice and elections. So if McConnell gets back in, what is his next term going to look like? I'm going to do just a 5-card read on this. Thank you, Courtney. All right, so if McConnell gets back in, if the decision is made to put McConnell back in, okay, there are going to be a lot of women. It's a strength of women voters, women candidates. It's a rise of feminine power in government. Ace of Pentacles. But he still gets, it feels like he still gets handed the Senate seat. It's what it feels like. I'm sorry. He's he's like, yay, I'm the important one again. Knight of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. It's like despite this, he gets handed another term. Yay, I'm in charge. I'm so important. And he was this aggressive. Yeah, he wants to do all these aggressive things. And he's, but he just doesn't have the votes. because he's in the minority, and it's a real minority, and it just peters off. It's just weakness. Let me see if I can get any more information. All right, so will he just have no power? Catherine, your arm. Linda G saying McTurtle's getting back into. Pink, I'm sure his seat is rigged 6 ways to Sunday. On the nose. Absolutely correct. Yeah, I think you're right, Alexander, too. Any more information on McConnell's term if he gets back in? Okay, that's Election Day. Judgment. I've been getting this card for Election Day. All right, and secrets. He's been doing stuff. You know, there's some questionable stuff that he's done. Let's face it. This is also some of the underhanded stuff he's done, like the Merrick Garland seat and all this kind of thing. This is the Ace of Wands. This is that. Remember, I told you it's the hand holding the stick to hammer something down. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Christine. Yes. And 7 of Swords. Secrets. Him getting hammered for secrets about theft. I agree, Alice. McGrath does look like a solid person. Is McConnell going to end up in legal trouble? Let us see. Does McConnell end up in legal trouble? Foolist Tarot. I like that name. I'd just be happy with some balance, honestly. Yes. Okay. Does McConnell end up in legal trouble? Does McConnell end up in legal trouble? No, it's just 3 cards and then 1 card for the reading. Okay. 10 of Wands. This is the card of burden. That would be a lot. That would be lots and lots of paper and stuff being carried into a courtroom is the card for the reading. But let's see what the actual cards are. 8 of Swords. So holding himself. Oh no, things being unwrapped. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is traditionally, it's a card of communication. It's the card of communication and it, for instance, in the Haunted House Tarot, it's a woman using a Ouija board. You know, it's the card of communication. But it could, yeah, that's what it feels like. This is illusion, delusion, communication being unraveled. So, yeah, I think there's going to be some scrutiny. I don't know what that's going to turn into. But it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun for him. And Schumer's not, if Schumer becomes the next, leader of the Senate, he's gonna just ignore Mitch, whatever you want. Forget it. Autumn, it's 2020. I'm still hoping for a miracle for Amy, says Alice. I'm with you. I so want her to win. Like, I'm not 100% right in the first place. And there are some things I want to be wrong. And this is one of them. 9 of Cups. The Merchant card. It feels like the Merchant card. Merchant is getting, okay, Merchant. Queen of Wands. 6 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. He's right now, this is him versus Pelosi and things like the Heroes Act in the middle that would help people, and he's ignoring it. It's going to come back and bite him. One way or another, it's going to come back and bite him. So, all right. Senate. The Schumer becomes the leader of the Senate. Look at that. Does Schumer become the leader? Does Chuck Schumer become the leader of the Senate? Chuck Schumer. Ship coming in. He's been waiting for the ship to come in. All right, let's see. Courtney says, my angels just said yes. That's good. 6 of Swords. Okay, that's movement. 2 of Swords. That's decisions. There's corruption right in the center. People decide because of the corruption that's happened so far, perhaps. Page of Pentacles. Oh. Ace of Swords. Again, we're back to Sword of Truth. We're back to this. Vote. Vote, 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 vote. Hey, Catherine, Autumn, it's the state election here in Queensland today. I actually voted early last night. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you for voting. Yes, it's in Australia, but thank you for voting. Thank you. All right. That's going to do it for me for today, but I'll be back tomorrow. In fact, I'll be back tomorrow and I'm going to try, we'll see how it goes, with a little costume, but not much. Don't get too excited. I'm not going to be here like with the big Gumby head or the, no. It's nothing big. And anyway, but tomorrow's Halloween, which is kind of the big day, on the Black and Orange channel, because the Black and Orange channel, and it's named for Halloween because I love Halloween. So anyway, all right, guys, hang in there. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you to our troll slayers. You guys are epic. Thank you for being here. All right. And from me and from Boo Boo Zen Kitty, as always, we'll see you tomorrow.